name is Felicity Hope Guevara, and today I'm going to be doing a presentation on nature's impact on our mental health and how it stimulates our happiness, growth, and development. So this is a brief overview of what I'll be discussing. It is evident that nature has profound impacts on mental well-being, regulating our happiness, growth, and development. According to research, studies have shown that nature-based interventions can refine our well-being. And these involve practices such as walks in the park, ecotherapy, exposing yourself to natural environments, and even watching nature documentaries. Natural environments can be stress-reducing, improve moods, boost mental clarity, and help self-discovery. It overall prevents distress. Nature holds a profound influence on our mental well-being. It fosters personal growth and creates our experiences of happiness. This presentation explores the relationship between nature and psychology and delves into the effects of our natural environments on our emotional, cognitive, and spiritual selves. First and foremost, I want to go over what stress is and how our connection with nature can serve as an outlet to reduce the stress. Stress is a natural feeling/response to challenges. It is a feeling of emotional or physical tension. And as someone who stresses a lot, I actually do love traveling and taking my dog on a walk. And I utilize nature as an outlet myself. Nature can serve as an effective stress management outlet. It's easily accessible and it's critical for keeping us mentally, psychologically, and physically stable. As someone who loves being outdoors, like I said, going on adventures and traveling to tropical places, it is critical for me to care about our connection with nature. Parks, rivers, beaches, gardens are all locally accessible in which we can utilize to stimulate healthy emotions. Amazingly, watching documentaries also serves as a good outlet for our mental health. So if you can't go outside for whatever reason, or if nature is inaccessible for some odd reason, you can also watch nature documentaries, and it can also be stress reducing. Connecting with nature in any kind of way can be very beneficial. As I discussed in the previous slide, watching videos of natural environments can improve our mental health. In this academic journal, they experimented with a group of adolescents in which they showed a 6-minute video of a virtual woodland, and its results were outcomes such as relaxation and nature spirituality within the individuals. Ultimately, it showed satisfaction and improved mood in these adolescents' well-being. So this academic journal, called The Effect of Brief Exposure to Virtual Nature on Mental Well-being in Adolescents, discussed their findings. Their findings explained that a brief exposure to an immersed nature video in comparison to an urban exposure would reduce stress, improve indices of well-being in adolescents, and increase nature connection. The impacts of the pandemic. So during 2020, we experienced a global pandemic in which we could only leave our homes to shop for necessities and work only if needed. We were stripped away from going outside, and being on lockdown took a toll on many people's health. All of us were restricted from the outside world for a long period of time. During lockdown, our screen times increased, and we weren't able to access the natural world as usual. According to the article, the study supports findings of research that indicated that nature connection is a significant component of the nature-health relationship. Nature-based interventions are already being used to support various populations, including people who have experienced trauma and people living with mental ill health. To fully understand the role of nature connection for different populations, we recommend that nature-based interventions actively seek to increase nature connection through activities that promote meaningful connection with the natural environment. Increasing nature connection could both improve health outcomes, and increase cost-effectiveness of interventions. COVID-19. So during the pandemic, as I said during the previous slide, our screen times increased and we were limited from going outside. Due to this, many people were struggling with mental health due to the lack of exposure. And nature had an immense impact during this time because it helped us connect/cope with the stressful times of the pandemic. 45% in the United Kingdom informed the Mental Health Foundation that visiting natural environments helped them cope throughout the stressful pandemic. Globally, we had to social distance, and disrupting our connection with nature had detrimental effects. I've discussed our mental well-beings and our connection with nature. And now I would like to discuss physical health benefits. Spending quality time in nature promotes physical activities such as hiking, gardening, or other outdoor activities such as jogging outdoors, and just other outdoor activities. And it contributes to improved cardiovascular health, muscle strength, and overall fitness. Natural sunlight. Natural sunlight exposure helps vitamin D production, supporting bone health, immune function, and mental well-being. Studies have shown that nature exposure reduces blood pressure, lowers stress hormones, and boosts the immune system, leading to better overall health outcomes. Access to green spaces has been linked to reduced rates of chronic diseases such as obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular disorders. Natural elements such as trees are found to have a restorative calming effect. According to the article, studies of Japanese Shinrin-yoku, also known as forest bathing, have compared how the body reacts to being immersed in nature with being in an urban environment. They confirm the calming effects of being in nature, with benefits for both physical and mental health. Another aspect of the healing power of trees is shown through the greening of areas in and around schools and in disadvantaged areas, particularly with trees, could promote optimal socio-emotional and behavioral functioning for children from homes with both low and high level exposure to nature. The benefits of nature to children. Our childhood experiences with nature play an important role in shaping our overall well-being throughout life. Our time spent exploring the outdoors, playing in natural environments, and connecting with nature offers a foundation for healthy psychological development. Additionally, childhood experiences in nature foster a sense of curiosity, which can lead to emotional intelligence in adulthood. Additionally, interacting with nature during our upbringing years enhances cognitive development, creativity, and problem-solving skills. Forest schooling. What is forest schooling, you may ask? Forest school takes place in woodland or natural environments to help the development of a lifelong relationship between the children and the natural world. Promoting young people's connection with nature is important, as adolescents who perceive connection with nature as important, who have been found to have better psychological well-being than adolescents who do not. Forest schooling has also been shown to increase the self-confidence of children by enabling them to initiate their own ideas of play, by trying out new activities, taking leadership roles in woodland play with their peers, and demonstrating a higher level of independence. Lastly, I'd like to talk about the enhanced cognitive functioning in nature. Neighborhood greenness can play an important role in cognitive development. Starting from the early stages of life and continuing throughout the later stages of childhood, it is reported that long-term exposure to greenness early in child development to be associated with beneficial structural changes in the brain. It is observed that exposure to neighborhood green space is associated with better early childhood neurodevelopment for those up to 2 years of age, including prenatals. Throughout this presentation, I've explored the psychological impacts of nature on our happiness, growth, and development. I've shown how exposure to natural environments reduces stress, improves mood, enhances cognitive functioning, and promotes our physical health. I've also discussed how our children experience nature by incorporating nature into educational settings, and it creates a foundation of a lifelong well-being. It's clear from the research that prioritizing nature exposure is important for maintaining our psychological well-being in today's world. Nature offers as a natural remedy for stress and boosts our mood and a playground for our cognitive development. The call to action: I urge all of you to go outside and embrace nature. Whether it's taking a walk in the park, hiking, walking your dog, spending time outdoors, and making it a priority to connect with nature regularly, it's important to go outside and connect with nature no matter how. By doing this, you'll not only enhance your own happiness and growth and development, but also contribute to a healthier and more sustainable world. Thank you. Here are my citations. Thank you again for watching.